going on, everyone? This is OKHIPHOP, and I'm going to show you how I take a simple loop and make it into a full song. First thing is, let's just play the beat. This is something that I made today and something that I really like, and I think it's a different kind of sound. So just a simple 8-bar loop. Just a quick rundown of all the different sounds that I have on here. It's just this. It's from Omnisphere. You know, the kick, of course. Got this from the Wonder Girl drum kit off of Splice. And the 808 is actually the same 808 that I used in my last video. The 808 main circle C. I also like to have like a little grunt, just like for like effect, you know. I actually got that from this video game called Marvel vs. Capcom 2, and this is Rogue. This is where she's taking damage. I literally like, and yeah, so I took that, and you know, I just put it in there because I wanted to be like, I thought that was cool. Anyway, so the first thing after I'm done making the loop is I like to take the whole thing and duplicate it, because you want this to be, this is only 13 seconds. You want this to be like a 2 to 3 minute song. And I'm like, okay, so what's my next thing? What could I do next to make it the same but different, if you know what I mean? Like, I usually like to take the same thing and I just put it up an octave. Like, that's one thing I always do, like, you know. But for this one, I thought, instead of just doing that, why don't I go into the actual sound and change it to where it's the same sound, but it's like altered in a different way. So what I did was I went in here into Omnisphere and I took this sound and I just raised the cutoff. And so it's essentially the same sound, but it has a different kind of flavor now. So you have the option of taking the exact same sound and tweak it a little bit, just so that it's not the same thing over and over again, so it sounds a little bit different from the original, so that you've made it a little bit more interesting throughout the beat so that it doesn't get repetitive. So now that I have this new like hyped version of the same sound, I wanted to spruce it up a little bit with some hi-hats, and I added this closed hi-hat from Wonder Girl. And so if I put that together with everything, subtle changes to the beat just to give it more emphasis later on. Quick little tip: if you wanted to do triplets on your hi-hats, all you have to do is hit Alt U, and you can, you know, you can make it as many as you want. You can make, you know, just 2. You can make 4, or you know, as many as you want, and you hit accept, and then, you know, you have it, rather than like going in and, you know, making it super small like on your own, like, and like changing the grid to 14 to 1/4 and then doing all that. Like, it's a lot easier, you know. It makes work a lot faster. Like, your mind already knows what it wants to create, so if you can create that faster, then it's always a good thing, because rather than taking the extra 30 seconds it would take to plot these out individually, you could just have it just like that, and now you can move on to the next thing. You can like be in flow. That's why it's always important to learn like hotkeys, to learn, you know, tricks like that to help everything move faster, so that you can work. Now we've went from an 8-bar loop to about a 16-bar loop here. Another way to hype in this next part up, like, cause this is like a mini change up within the beat. Like somebody would be rapping and then like, oh, the beat changed and it like got better. So I like to add a little bit more to the 808s, make it more fun. Like right now I just have the basic, like I did the same thing, but once again I made it a little bit better. Like I heightened it up a little bit, so you know. And it's good to like be aware of like how little you're doing in the beginning so that you can expand on it more later. Now that I have everything like the way that I wanted, as far as this is like a verse here, let's kind of do like a breakdown. So I took the same sound again and I just made it lower. This could be the intro. This could be the intro to the beat. This could be like a breakdown, like a pre-chorus before the beat drops again. It's about being creative. You could do whatever you want, you know. And then you could do like a little rim here, and you know. Basically what I did was I took a regular, you know, rim and add some reverb. So now I'm thinking about the intro. Like I was like, okay, that sounds cool. Maybe that could be an intro. So I you know, I give some room for the beginning, and you know, I put some space in the beginning, and it's like I could, this could be the start of the beat, you know, add the rim just to give it a little bit of, you know, I could cut this off and then that's the beat. Or I could just do this and the beat just comes in as soon as you hit play. You know, and then, or, you know, it's all about what you feel is the right thing for the situation or the beat that you're making. Or it could be 8 bars. You know, again, it's up to you. It could be 4 bars and then another 4 bars with the rim, just to, so it's not too long. The whole thing could be that. So, you know, the possibilities are endless. I think I'm gonna leave it like this, where it comes in and then the rim, then the beat. And so oh, okay. Here's an idea I just had. Take the kick out. Put the kick back in. And put it back on the regular high drum. And then that's the, you know, it's just about having everything flow together. It's just like, and then you gotta think about, okay, well, what sound cool after this? Like, so about telling the story. So what comes to my mind is like, this would be a pre-chorus, and then it would go back to the hype moment, you know. So in my mind, I'm like, okay, it would be cool if it would be like this is the low moment. This is like, I'm thinking of like what a rapper would do. Like that's the chorus right there. Then, you know, it's like that's just the process. We could put like a thing here. This is me just brainstorming at this point. We could just put like a little thing here so that there's like so it's like, you know, again, this is the the high point. Feel like damn, what I'm bad, what a stand. This is the chorus. Then the girls on record, what a man. Got him sit on can, what a man. Sit on the channel, what a. Take the kick out. I've been continuing with the band. Still can't with the band. Still won't get no band. One of the song, one of the bonds. Just a can of van. I don't count, when I can't when I bond. I've been saying with a gun. Feel like can't with a gun. He ain't saying want me. They can't want me. I don't care about me. Still can't want me. I don't care about me. But, you know, it's whatever. Like at this point, it's just like you have fun with it. This is the second verse. She's still rapping, and then you bring the kick back in. You know, and then you bring the whole thing back in. Or you could leave the snare out. I did that by accident, but you could leave the snare out if you want to. And then bring it back to the and just loop it. You know, this is like the pre-chorus C part. Chorus. What we have here so far is we have the intro here. This is the first verse. This goes on about, you know, this is the first verse here. Then we have the pre-chorus, chorus, and then second verse. And then pre-chorus, chorus. And at this point, we're already at 2 minutes and 30 seconds. So, you know, we could end it here because that's usually where, like, you don't want to go over like 3 minutes 30 seconds unless you're like doing some like a real change up at the end to keep it interesting. But a song like this, especially when you think about playlists, you always want to keep it like 2 minutes 30 seconds, 3 minutes max, 3 minutes 30 if you're doing something fancy. And so I think we're good about here, you know. And we could just loop that at the end, make it a 2:43. That's perfect. One thing you gotta do, like, of course,
OKHIPHOP.
You gotta put your tag before the beat. If you guys enjoyed this video, please leave a like. Be sure to subscribe because I'm going to be putting content on this channel regularly. Meet me in the comments at the bottom. Let me know what you want to see. Let me know what you got from this. What's your take on arrangement? Do you think that you could just do a loop and then it'll be dope? Do you think that there's something with an artist that you guys got to work out how the song goes when you're actually recording? Let me know. Leave a comment. Once again, thank you everybody for watching this video. This is OK Hip Hop, and I'm gonna be out. Peace.